Hey, this is Kathy Goodwin, and today we are going to attack branding myth number 5. Video is fun, but doesn't build your brand. Actually, there are 3 ways video can be used to build your brand. First, you can make video your medium, the one that's always identified with you. Second, you can choose your video format. That also becomes a part of who you are. And finally, you can develop your unique, authentic message style. Let's look at each of these. First, make video your medium. That means you use videos everywhere, on your blog, as email attachments, on top of sales letters and pages, all over your website, so that videos become your signature communication. Second, choose your video format. The first type that we see a lot is what I call the talking head. Usually this is literally a talking head. It's a boring head and shoulders or just neck up shot of someone talking and looking at you. A more effective way of using this presentation, if you like to be on camera and if you know that you're comfortable and people like to look at you, is to have a demonstration. And 2 effective ways that people are doing this is when you want to demonstrate a technique, like how to cook something or how to put something together. EFT practitioners, that EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, otherwise known as tapping. These folks use video to immense advantage. They have videos of themselves tapping, so they walk you through a procedure, a process, so you can solve a particular problem. This is extremely powerful. Alternatively, you can use a blackboard or bulletin board or something where you're making a change to something in your room. You might be demonstrating how to do something on a table. You might have a bulletin board behind you where you have a bunch of sticky notes and you pull them off as you talk. You might have a blackboard or one of those overhead sheets where you just write on them as you talk. I like screen capture videos. They're easy. Well, they're not super easy, but you can put together a system so that once you've got a system in place, it's easier to make each one. Once you learn a few techniques, it goes faster. I like the idea because people have something to look at while you're talking. It's not the same old person over and over. Some people are so visual that they don't even hear words. They want to see the words. So putting them on a screen can be extremely effective at communicating. And of course, you can have effects that make the presentation move, so it's not static, like this. The third type of video format is dramatic scenes. Those are a lot of fun. They can go viral very quickly, which means a lot of people will pick them up and forward them and tell their friends about them. They're extremely challenging. I tried to make dramatic videos when I started because I had a lot of great script ideas because I'm a writer and I've taken courses in comedy writing and all kinds of writing. But filming these, it can be challenging. Let's say you want to go outdoors and film a scene. You have to find a way to get to a really quiet place or use a technique or a piece of equipment that will filter out background noise. Even in a quiet park, it is amazing how much comes through on your video. Things like cars in the background miles away, someone talking nearby, even birds chirping, all kinds of things can happen in a dramatic scene. However, if you have a strong script, you can use humor, you can use drama, you can really send a message. And it's also a lot of fun because people like to watch those dramatic videos. Second, develop your own message style. Now, when it comes to topics, most people are pretty good at creating videos around what they're all about. Something like solutions to problems would be a typical topic. Case studies are very effective in a video format. Let's turn to styles, how you actually present the message. You can use humor. You have to be careful because sometimes if you use humor, people remember the joke. They remember that something was funny, but they don't remember the content. We all know there are some television commercials like the one where the cat gets chased around by a vacuum cleaner or the one where the dog goes into the kitchen and gets a beer. We don't remember the brand. We don't remember what even type of product sometimes promoted that commercial. We just remember the joke. Authority can be extremely effective. Many people have video series where they are the authority. They're really telling you, hey, I know my stuff, and I'm teaching you, I'm presenting to you, I'm making a very strong case for doing things my way. And finally, there's the conversational. I think I'm a blend between authority and conversational. You can tell me. A conversational video can be very effective. However, even when you're in a conversational mode, you have to remember to speak strongly, speak a little faster than normal. And people really like to be addressed in a certain way. It's not the same as talking to your friend on the phone. If you watch television, you notice the anchors, the commentators, there's a certain style of delivery that works when someone is on a screen or on a stage that is different from talking to a good friend in your living room. So the bottom line is that video can contribute to your brand if you enjoy creating video and if you make a plan. What are your next steps? Well, you can join me in an espresso fast results consultation. I call this an espresso because a small amount of espresso added to a cup of coffee will really jazz up the energy of that beverage, and a small session with me will really transform your marketing. I've had people say we got more done in that one session than we did in 3 months with another type of consulting. You can also get a video tutorial for your own video. What that means is you'll look over my shoulder while I watch your video and make comments and suggestions. I used to call it a critique, but my clients started calling it a tutorial because it was really more about educating, about helping them develop not only this particular piece of marketing, but the next one and the one after that. And finally, you can get my free Branding Secrets download at this location. It's got tips on helping you develop your own brand so you can grow your business and, of course, increase your income, get more clients, and all the other good things we associate with having a successful business. Thank you for joining me on this myth today, and I look forward to seeing you as we talk about the next in this series.